Right now, are we ready?
I can't see.
Okay. This time I will call the special meeting of Port Lavaca City Council to order on this Monday, June 30th, 2025, 5:38 PM. We will skip the usual formalities and ask at this time if there's anyone here that wishes to speak to council. One person has signed up, Mr. Ishmael Torres. 1816 Jackson Street. He wants to address council on an issue he has. That's in his district.
Did you say Monday or Monday? Okay,
That's so everybody knows.
I know most of everybody. That was it.
Hello.
Hello?
It's over there by.
Microphone.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
It's fine. I don't think
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Bishop Torres. And I was born in Yorktown, Hewitt County, Yorktown, Texas. And I came to Port Lavaca with my parents. Birthday. And so I've lived here most of my life. And my wife named Dorothy. I have two sons. My oldest son named Matthew. And Jeremy. Granddaughters of Matthew. Jeff has a son. English. And Edith. Been blessed with a big family. First of all. A wonderful wife. For her. Part of this family, anyway. But I've been here a long time. I was telling a few. I ran for city council one time. And I didn't win. I was running against Lanny Marshall. That time the Marshall on Marshall Pontiac or Chevrolet, Marshall Lumber Yards. I didn't make it a councilman. But I was on the planning board for a while. Don Leonard's was a. I was involved. It came a time that I just didn't do anything locally, you know, but. I was playing softball in summers and stuff. I was getting fat, out of shape. So I started running. And running. So I seen that movie, Forrest Gump, he ran and ran. That was me. And her father too.
Yeah.
And a few others. I worked out at Union Carbide, so. In fact, quick story. I ran to work one morning. And before I ran back home.
Leave it. 13 miles.
People ask me, how many miles you run yesterday? I said 3. How many miles you run? Yes, today. How many you gonna run today? 3. I run 3 every day. I said, I run around the loop. I go from my house to the school. Now, cut off, go back around, that was 3 miles. I get home and tell my wife. She already knew. I put my pockets down, put on my shorts, and I take off. Eat supper when I get back. So I've been running for a long time. That's what kept me in shape. That's what I lost a lot of weight and everything. And I wasn't involved in the city at all. But I've enjoyed living here in Port Lavaca. It's a small town. I've known a lot of people, a lot of the younger people. And it's been a good place to raise my family. We keep an eye on them. Doesn't get involved in too many things that would get him in trouble and that kind of thing. But I'm here today. That I know, and I hope it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, but here in Port Lavaca, we're dying a slow death here, you know. We're not growing, we're not doing things. We're having trouble getting people to come. And I'm not going nowhere. You know, I'll support anything that I can. But then nothing had been done in my area for a long time. I don't remember when was the last time they did anything, but they decided to fix the streets and they're doing a good job, but that it's a mess. You know, it rains and it's not raining and it's gonna rain more and so forth. And they're doing a good job, but I think they're having trouble keeping up. As soon as it dries up, they hit it again, smooth it out. But I think they're getting ready to pave it. Problem was that I saw, and I brought it up to Mr. Aguirre and I talked to a few other people. Is that they did the curving, but I live on the corner of South Jackson. And I have a driveway is from the dead end street. The Seventh Street goes in dead ends, field factory. And they did the curving, they didn't do that piece there. That piece is where I go into, you know, from that street, like I drive in and out every day from the church. We go to mass every day, and my wife. And then there's got it broke right there where I'm going up, it's broken in a spot there. And I talked to Ms. Weaver and he said that, well, it wasn't in the budget, you know, they put that in the budget, they did the curbs on the street, the main street, but that maybe because that's the bid in. I figured, well, I know that a lot of times our budget try to save as much money as we can. But it just so happened to happen on that side. So I went and looked in the other street over there, Fifth. The dead ends also, Mr. Sanders, there's our young boy named Sanders, Manuel Sanders' son. And they did his. I said, Got here. Mother right here, stepchild here or what? I mean, what? No, I know, it's okay, it's okay. But I'm just, they told me, I've been told, I believe it. They can free up some little bit of money, they're gonna try to fix it. And it's not a life or death situation there, but it's unfortunate, but the rest of the street's gonna be real nice. And it is gonna be nice. Another problem, they said they're gonna fix it, but I haven't seen anybody come, is that they cut into my yard to build that sidewalk. So I put yard at kind of a mound, a hill there. I told several of the people from Lester's and I said, I can't cut my grass because it's too much slope. You know, I have a push more, like, it tends to want to lean over, come off the yard. So I needed them to scrape it, you know, a little drop in the no, it was like it. And they said they were, and they did, it's worse across the street from me, but they really slowed theirs quite a bit because that was a real sharp drop. But other than that, everything's going good. I think it's gonna be nice. And I'm real happy that that took place. Because I don't know when the last time they had done anything to that street. They did from the fields, or the baseball fields in front of the school down to Fifth. They did that because the school buses, I think, had tore that part of that street pretty bad. It did stop at Fifth, and then they're now they're doing the rest. And I know they said they wanted to do that whole addition, but I don't think the budget's going to go that far. I'm happy that they're doing at least where I'm at. And I'm just hoping that they'll someday come back and do something about that curve. But that's all I wanted to do, is just come and say it. I had already talked to Ms. Weaver this year.
Yep, I have.
I thought I didn't know you.
Yeah.
Joey Weaver, and I know Rosemary, she was real small girl. Rose, I know Tim. Yeah, and Rose. But anyway, thank you all so much. And thank you all so much for all this time, you know, listening to me. Like I said, it's just, you know, I didn't want to come and talk, you know, I don't want to complain, but this way, maybe we'll ever, you gentlemen and ladies that are running this council and mayor, planning and wait, because I know you all have to, for budget, move money around, or money comes up somehow or another. Maybe there'll be an opportunity to just put out the pocket. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Torres.
Thank you, first. Can't discuss it with you, but we can ask Jody to look into it and. Pull it off. Hey, anyone else here that wishes to make comments before council? See no one here and there's no one else signed up, so we will move on to our regular agenda. Is agenda item number one, which I will announce that we will retire into closed session to discuss personnel matters in accordance with Title V, Section 551.074 of the Texas Government Code to discuss the appointment, employment, evaluation, duties and responsibilities, reassignment, discipline or dismissal of an officer or employee, or to hear a complaint or charge against an officer or employee, specifically the municipal court judge. And that I would announce that we are going into closed session, so we could have everyone leave the room. CJ, ready? Okay. I will announce at this time that council has completed its closed session on this 30th day of June, 2025 at 8:01 p.m. And we'll announce that are going to, as we return to open session, we will take action. At this time, do I have a motion for action?
Yeah, you do have a motion. I'll be making it to accept the revisions that Anne Marie's made to the contract as follows.
I'll second that. Anyway. We have a motion and a second.
Read them in,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
and you, Mandy, will provide you the read-in.
Okay.
All right.
Memorandum of understanding between municipal court judge Raymond D. Perez and the city of Port Lavaca, Texas for presiding judge position. Revisions are on page 1 of 3, article 1.1. Pursuant to section 6.03 of the city charter, Raymond B. Perez was appointed as municipal court judge on June 10th, 2024, and his term will expire on June 10th, 2026. And hereby he will be known from now until the expiration of his term as the presiding judge by city council, serving, I guess it should say serving at the will of the city council and may be removed from the position by a 2/3 majority of the entire city council at any time for misconduct, incompetency, or malfeasance. Article 1.2, the presiding judge has the powers and duties as required by the Texas Government Code, Code of Criminal Procedure, Civil Practice and Remedies Code, and all other applicable laws for municipal court judges, including magistration of prisoners accused of violating city ordinances and addressing capias pro fines, and shall perform such powers and duties as part of this agreement without further compensation. On page 2 of 3, Article 2.1, the city appointed Judge Perez on June 10th, 2024, and his term expires June 2026. In accordance with section 29.005 of the Texas Government Code, if the presiding judge is not reappointed by the 91st day following the expiration of a term of office, he shall continue to serve for another term of office beginning on the date the previous term of office expired. Article 2.2, to be fully removed, converting what is now 2.3 to 2.2 and what is now 2.4 to 2.3.
And that's the appointment of the municipal associate judge.
Article 3.2, at the request of the Calhoun County Sheriff, the presiding judge shall perform magistration services for prisoners accused of violating state law, and county justices of the peace are unavailable due to scheduling or other conflicts. In consideration of providing these services, presiding judge shall be compensated an additional $100 each day that the presiding judge serves as magistrate for state law offenses. By way of example, if the sheriff calls the presiding judge to serve as magistrate for state law offenses for more than one prisoner on a single day, the compensation for that day will be $100. It is understood and expected that the presiding judge will provide magistration to each prisoner to the presiding judge. Page 3 of 3, 3.4, Article 3.4.
removed in its entirety. And three, converting what is now current 3.5 to 3.4. Those are the revisions.
We have a motion and a second to accept the memorandum or just to accept the memorandum of understanding between the municipal court judge Raymond B. Bettis and the city of Port Lavaca. Changes as presented by council. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye. Aye.
Aye. Four opposed? You get those?
Okay, so voting aye again, please. Okay,
No.
No.
No, all those in favor?
Yeah, it's just.
you and Tim are aye.
Correct.
The other four are nay.
Yes.
Was another motion?
I propose a motion that we accept the changes except for the compensation part. I would like to have no compensation.
I'll vote magistrate.
All the other changes except for that one
Okay.
are good, except for that one, I want to change it to no. None. $0. Does that make sense?
Which article is that? Can you tell me?
3.4.
2. 4.
3.4?
3.2.
3.2.
Okay.
Article 3.2 to read as no compensation.
No compensation.
No additional.
No additional compensation.
No additional.
A second.
Gary. Second. Okay,
We have a motion and a second to change the memorandum of understanding previously voted on. Change the compensation, no compensation, Article 3.2. And retain all the other changes that were made in the previous motion.
no additional
No
compensation.
addition. Right, we have motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Aye.
One opposed. Motion passes. Okay.
The salary should stay the same.
Is that?
That's already there. It's in there. It is. And you look at pay. It's 3.1.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay, I believe that concludes.
I make a motion that we.
Adjourn.
Second.
The motion and second to adjourn, all in favor? Any opposed? Not opposed, motion passed. Thank you, Mayor.
I did.
Thank you.